What's going on, everyone? This is BMT coming at you again with this one. My glasses. So, I'm coming at y'all to talk about this situation that happened. Um, it's a tragic one. I'm going to give my opinion, my take on the matter, what transpired, and I'm going to break down the articles and everything as such. Let me get it all together for you. So, one of the things that we're going to look at is that of situation. What's going on overall? 99 Media. The situation of predominantly. I try to tell y'all, men. Nobody is afraid. Uh, um, Anybody listen? These days, protect yourself at all times and be wary how you talk to people and how you treat people. They always tell you the gun is the great equalizer, and that still stands the test of time today. You can say whatever you want. As long as I've been dealing with complications and stuff in my life, I will tell you right now, uh, there seems to be some kind of complex that when men say that what you're going to do when a man walks up to you and he's about to grab you, and I'm like, why don't y'all think these women don't have guns? Like in this day and age, this is why I say, men, y'all are having these prehistoric um, uh, talking points when y'all say, "What are you gonna do at night when you're at the gas station and if a man walks up on you, pew 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 pew." Like, I mean, if y'all listen, if by now, if y'all don't think, listen, the biggest buyers of firearms by far today are women. Women buy firearms faster than men. They carry them in their purses. They carry them in their clutches. They carry them on their sides. Like this talking point that y'all are thinking that women don't. I can't tell you from my time working out and about in the world, I have found more firearms on women than I have on men. You're liable to fire a firearm or a shank or a shiv on a woman. They are not afraid. Listen, and growing up, especially in this day and age, they have no problem, especially for that of black men. Let me make sure you understand this. Nobody has a problem in killing you, destroying you, getting you up out of there to the upper room or whatever, lower room, balcony, whatever it is. I know y'all want me to say, "Oh man, BFT, you must be happy." I'm not. It's not that I'm happy. It's just that I understand the concept that this has been going on for a while. Nowadays, if they listen, go ahead and put in mom and son in Google search. You'd be surprised that dynamic duo has gotten rid of a lot of men. I know y'all gonna say, "Well, that's why you don't date single mothers." It don't have to be you. It could literally be it just you just be a jerk or a dude. These women are not afraid. These young men are not afraid to get rid of you men. This thinking of intimidation that you as a rah man or these women say, "Hey, you should." Now, don't get me wrong. Now, ladies, I'm not for you using your son as a weapon. I know what it's like from when I heard my own mother say, I'm saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my son." I heard my mom say that before. And I'm gonna be honest, as my mother's son, I don't care if she's shooting off her mouth or not. You're not gonna put your hands on my mother in front of me. You're just not gonna do that. Whether she's wrong or right, you put your hands on my mom. One of us, it's time to go. But I mean, whether listen, if y'all don't believe women don't have the accessibility to go get another man to do away with you, or literally it don't have to be a son. You don't think they don't got a strap or a gun on them? You're a fool. You're a fool. This thing of you thinking that y'all gonna use women as punching bags like that, y'all can try it like if you want. If a man breaks into your house, who's going out first? As a man, I'm laughing out loud. I'm throwing my girl a gun and we shooting together. That happens, man. That happens a lot. Kevin, Kelly, this is why I don't date women with sons. I mean, that's fine if you don't do it. I mean, but that ain't going to stop the point that's not going to stop the point that literally, I mean, you could date a woman with nephew. What the woman got nephews? She got brothers. She got friends. Now what? It wouldn't matter. Like, it doesn't have to just be a son. As long as she got some type of male, you don't know how it's coming. She don't got to just have a son. I got brother. She can a woman. You know what I'm saying? She can just go get her son. She can go get. Okay, let me go call my nephew. Nephews. They coming at you like full force. Let me go call my brothers. Let me go call my daddy. It ain't gonna matter. And don't worry, this is not just a black woman thing. Women can do this. Now y'all gonna say, well, what about the men? Men have sisters. And yes, we do know men that happens with some men they call sisters or some females on other people. But we're looking at this aspect. So this is a story of a man assaults the mom and they took care of him. Yeah, I'm gonna get into all of that. What's going on, Hash Dragon? What's up, Kelly? I saw 2BMT. I did a little video. Did you see the update of the police report yet? I'm gonna check that out. Kelly, call me or email me. We could do a collab breakdown because you got to understand this, and you got to understand this. The mindset now, whenever you listen, I'm of the mindset when you shoot somebody, you better make sure that they're gone. That's just my mindset. I don't do the shooting. Hopefully you die. Hopefully you're laid out on the ground and you repent for your sins and then you're not gonna. No, dude. I'm of the mindset when I pop you, I need to make sure you're not coming back. I told that to all the people in my instructor class. Best thing you could do is make sure that person don't ever come back. If you could do one shot, one destroy, do it. Especially in those type of environments, people got vitriol. So I'm gonna play some of the video, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all because, mind you, both parties were at fault in certain stances, and I'm gonna show you that of the operation of the law. We're gonna go over that of the ladder of where they failed at in that. We're gonna show you the emotional erratic behaviors that people need to keep check on. I'm gonna show you that of the community of why people maneuver the way they do. Okay? Got you. My phone's right beside me. I got it. Okay, I got it. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm about to go over all of that. I got you. Okay. I got you. Hang on, Kelly. I'm about to go over all of that. Because I'm trying to tell a lot of y'all right now, man, this is not the first time ever in history that this has not have happened. This is not the first time. Um, it ain't like it's happened to like random. This just happened. These things have happened. What's going on? Let's first of all look at the article, and I have the video also. So I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna play the whole video, but I ain't gonna play it. So that's the woman. That's her son. Okay, that's the woman. That's the son. I know a lot of y'all be like, "Oh man, so this is a problem. Like we got these issues." But yeah, this is protection. This is that woman's protection. I mean, would it have been any different if there had been a man involved? If there would have been a man? I mean, no offense, but if it had been an older man, her boyfriend, her husband, baby father, would have been any different? And I'm not condoning this, but I am trying to show y'all, and we're gonna go over we're gonna analyze the whole screen. Carlisha Hood. Ooh, that's the name. Carlisha Hood, 35, was inside Maxwell Street Express getting food when an argument escalated and 32-year-old Jeremy Brown allegedly started punching Hood, according to reports. Her son pulled out a firearm and shot Brown, reports say. The Chicago mother and her teen son are arrested for shooting that occurred on Sunday at a fast food stop that left one man dead. Prosecutors said Carlisha Hood, 35, was inside the Maxwell Express, so they're just repeating it. They shot the guy named Jeremy Brown. Hood was allegedly texting her 14-year-old son during the argument, and he came inside, according to WGN9. Brown then escalated the argument and punched Hood in the head several times, the news site said. All right, so let's look. So let's get at that. We can argue and disagree, but there's no need to put your hands on me. I tell that to a lot of people all the time. People need to understand this. Two people can disagree and argue all the time. I see it at Walmart all the time. Some buggies might happen, or some people might cut a line, and they argue. Usually, you can say, "Hey, man, like it's not that serious. Calm down." If they're arguing, they're arguing. But that never gives you the right to put your hands on anybody. Words are words. Now, reading the room, she already read, and this is the thing about how you know. Listen, and I want you men to understand: women are now adapting to that of the violent nature of the environment, because it said that she, during the argument, she texted her son, "Hey, go get my gun and post up." Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's usually some stuff that two men would do in a hostile situation, where you would tell your hitter, "Hey, bro, give him a nod. Your boy's already at an angle where he can get that person." I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't think these women are not already adapted to that of how the art of the world of violence is, I'm calling it like that. That's all. Shout out to my old instructor, the art of the world of violence, the world of violence. That is the world that we are in. We are in the periodic table of violence, at which that of men and women are now desensitized. In other words, when a man would raise a voice at one time, women will probably shriek or shudder or feel, huh. But when you are born in that terraform violent world, a man raising a voice at you, or you used to being around erratically based men and women, somebody rah, 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 calling you all kind of names and that. These women don't shed no tears. They don't cry. They don't freak out. None of that said stuff. All this said stuff, how men behaving these days, it doesn't shock or scare women no more. That 1960s clutch your pearls woman, that lady done left the building a long time ago. And I'm trying to tell y'all right now, they already matured and bared children. So she already told her son, go get it. Brown succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead after the teen stopped shooting. Hood allegedly told him to shoot Brown's girlfriend. Woo, boy. 2, since she was laughing and encouraging Brown during the argument. So we have it right here. We have it right here, where as to, and when you play the video, which I have the video in the link below, in the video, the woman, you can hear the woman in the background encouraging the man to hit the other woman. Now, I want y'all to understand this, because there's a lot of layers of context into that. That literally you have it also, and I told y'all when y'all talk about the sisterhood, that sisterhood crap ain't a realistic thing. You have it where a woman in the video is encouraging and laughing, telling the other woman, you better shut up or my man gonna hit you. You got to think, what is the psychological complex of women that are telling and encouraging their man to beat on another woman? Somebody says this. Hang on, let me see. Kevin Kelly said, and words have, okay. Just said the man wasn't strapped to shoot her and her son. And words have power, BMT. Next time you go to the store, to just say anything and see if the store owner will know what you want. Well, I mean, if I go to the grocery store and I say I want some cereal, some Cocoa Puffs, I'm pretty sure the store owner is going to go walk me to that area. I mean, yeah, my words do have power if I'm at a service place. But if I'm literally going around being erratic, I mean, literally they're going to be like, sir, can we help you? Say, I don't get it. Yeah. So back to what I was saying, because I don't get it. So what we're looking at is that, one, like I told y'all, the gun is the great equalizer. Now, I'm going to do some stuff that I'm going to tell you from my opinion. Carlisha, shout out to you on that point, where when she read the man's intention of violence. I may not like it, but she read the room. She texts her son, her backup. Backup understood it was wrong, but that's how the world is. That's how the world is. Yeah, if y'all don't think these women are playing like the men, I don't know what's going on with y'all. These women are playing like the men. The men are going down to the women's level, and the women are like playing like the men now. I agree, Headstragon. Men must find women worthy of their sacrifices. Must. Respect men's sacrifice. Respect is key. But those days are almost just about long gone. I've been in situations where it has gone like that. Shout out to my brother, Information Man. Shout out to you. Much love to you, brother. So respect your work. We're going to go ahead and play the video. I'm not going to play everything entirely, but I'm going to stop it. And then after that, I'm going to go let y'all see if y'all can hear the audio. But I'm going to play the video, okay? I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then we can let it go from there on how y'all will feel about it, okay? So let's go ahead and play this video. Okay, that's it. Yep. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Who? Get in the car?
Now, right there, gentlemen, once you start to make that fist, you got it. She got it. Now, I told y'all. Now, listen, ma'am, ladies, when men start to get like that, get away from them. You got in your stance of attack. He already started cocking back his fist. He already started making a fist, drawing it back.
Hey. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. Oh, my grandma, say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out.
See, and there he getting ready to strike her. He's getting ready to strike her. Again, I try to tell a lot of y'all that the world of violence. Now, one of the things about it, let's observe the room, right? None of the men in that room try to say anything to that young man, that 32-year-old man, and say, "Hey, bro, chill out, calm down." This how you know how disassociated from violence these people are. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is how you know how disassociated from violence these people are. Because the men do not try to dispel other men because they fear for themselves. How do they say, "Not my business"? Right? Yeah, I don't think if nobody would have stepped between them and said, "Hey, chill, man. Sir, what's their order?" Hey, I'll tell you what, bro. Step right here with us. We'll get you your order. He's not about to fight one or two men. He's not about to do that. She would have got her food, he would have got his order, and they would have got the hell up out of there. But nobody does that. This is why I said some black people sometimes are their worst enemy, man. I don't go to that many type of environments like that. The times when I do go there, I get what I need to do. I don't fear for my life, but I go to a lot of the most interesting hot spots and clubs. But I do know how to traverse the room. When I start seeing somebody pivot their position for their leg, for a foundation, then for a step, cock back their fist, she's still talking. He's already emotional. Once they start doing their riling up chant, "Oh, my grandma, oh, my mama," it's like they're like getting themselves mentally ready. But however, she told Jeremy Brown, "Listen, I already texted my son to go get my gun. Listen, I don't know what's going on with men these days. When somebody tells you they already told somebody to get a gun, stop talking. Let me say that again. Once somebody says, go get a gun, stop talking. There ain't no need for a conversation. Listen, at that point, your argument, listen, bro, that fist ain't stopping no bullets. You need to be worried about, all right, chill. Because now you got an even hotter head coming into the fray, and they're already on defense or attack mode. Usually, when a girl said, hey, I'm going to call my boyfriend, we're usually having to talk to that lady like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because she's calling him. He's coming into the AO hot. So I have to go call my people and say, hey, y'all got to intercept that. Somebody come in this parking lot. They carrying something on them. They carrying the switch, the blicky. And I've had to deal with the, hey, bro, I'm going to let you know right now. Whoa. Why you already got it out on me? I ain't got no beef with you. Hey, bro. But see, that bullet don't have a choice of who it's going to beef with. We already got her sitting down. She's calm. Her shoes are off. We got her sitting down. That dude is over there. We're talking to them. We're giving them a drink. You coming in. We don't know where you're going to be at. Clarissa already had set her boy up for failure. She was sending a child to go do a man's job. But see, we already at that elevated gear. And shout out to my homie NT for the purge. Y'all got to understand, there's the internet purge going on, and then there's the real life purge going on. And right now, black men, y'all are being purged by your own people. That thinking of that physical abuse that y'all think y'all going to do on women, them children are getting y'all up out of here. Them women are getting y'all up out of here. I'm trying to let y'all know. Same way how it used to be where the men were doing all the violence. Nah, the women are now, they training up their own soldiers to do it. They're training up their own soldiers to do it now. I try to tell y'all, they're not afraid. They're not afraid. They're not afraid to pull the trigger on y'all. Same way you ain't afraid to hit a woman, they're not afraid to pull the switch on you. A lot of these younger men have a point to prove. If you hit my mama, my sister, my auntie, my gal, that's it, bro. You going. So you saying, well, it's the woman's fault. Men, them younger men have no problem doing away with you. They don't have no problem getting you out of here, man. I've already sat down on the curb with a young man, 22 years old, going to trade school. But because he took an aluminum baseball bat and cracked somebody's skull, and they're not waking up. He's sitting right there crying, his girl screaming, come on, baby, we gotta run. Don't run, brother. Don't run. What's done is already done. You and her could have walked away, but you went to your truck, grabbed that bat, and came and struck that man in the temple. He's not waking up. He shouldn't have gotten in our face. He shouldn't have gotten in our face. True, but that 3 minutes you had to walk to your truck, that was your time to calm down and reset yourself. You got to understand this. I want you to understand this. want you to understand. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? You know what? I don't need I'm not going to show you my gun. Y'all got to understand the power of having a gun is a very tremendous weight. Yeah, that's true, BMT. I hate to say it, but that's real. My son is trained and he won't. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all worried about, well, these women with sons. Don't worry about the damage the master can do. Worry about what the dog can do. You worry about what the master's going to do. The dog is trained to get you out of here. Them brothers are trained. You doing that to my sister? Them nephews, them uncles, them daddy. This is a reality that I don't know why this is not clicking him in. So when y'all say, I don't want to date a girl or deal with a woman that has a son, there's other men that have no problem doing away with you. And this seems to be an over-encompassed thing that not just black women, but just women in general, y'all think they don't have these type of setups already in place. If y'all think, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man, they don't have no problem.
Your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I said one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Now, for the ladies, sometimes when a man says, listen, get your food and get the fuck out of my face. Hey, lady, hey, listen, go. Ladies, listen, man, y'all got to understand, these men these days, they be trying to give you ways out. That day, what happened to the men that had some type of honor to not put their hands on a woman? Man, y'all gonna have to shut the hell up with that shit. I don't care how y'all feel about me saying that. Listen, y'all need to shut up. That woman, Clarissa, she could have shut her mouth. Right when he said, get your food. That was the prayer dance for lady. I'm giving you your opportunity to get the hell up out of there. Telling him you got a gun, again, let me also flip it on the other side. There are people in this world that are not afraid of a gun. Again, in the world of violence, if you think that everybody's afraid of a gun, you're out of your mind. Everybody's not afraid, man. Everybody's not afraid. I've had people tell me plenty of times, y'all, that's why it doesn't bother me when I hear these weak-ass conversations about, you know what happens when I come down there to South Carolina. I'm like, dude, I'm going to just shoot you. What are you talking about? I'm not going to tell you. But if I see you and you have ill intent, I mean, all it's going to be is you, a foreigner, came to my country and I had to just get rid of you. I be clipping all y'all audios. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it's just words. Fuck y'all. This is the internet, baby. This is the real world. Y'all live in this fictitious thing about we going to just talk it out. Let's argue it out. Man, in my world, when people go to argument level, that's Decacon 1. Decacon 2 is the stance. And after that, when you start seeing the tears come from their eyes, they start balling up the fist, they already done made up in their mind, I'm going through with it. Clarissa, I could tell you right now, just by the way how she was going at Jeremy, she's been hit before by a man. Some men have already gone upside her head in realistic time speaking. Some men have already done beat her before. So she's, in her mind, sadly, there are some women who've already been domestically beaten by men, mentally, verbally, and physically, to the point where they're not shy or afraid to get at other men. even if it means their own life or their children's life at jeopardy, they will still run into the fire and still try to fight other men. Because in their mind, they're still trying to win that last battle that they never could win. This is a scary concept. A lot of women these days in 2023 and 10 years back have been carrying. This is why you've been seeing a surplus surge of women, whether they be teenager to grown women up in their 40s, have been seen fighting men. Women these days are not afraid to fight men literally to the death. And so no matter what you're trying to say or tell me, BMT, about, oh my God, that's horrible. What should we do about it? Well, what can you do about it? They are literally in that type of genocidal mindset that, hey, by any means necessary, I will do what I got to do. What do you want to do? Make them a t-shirt, do a fish fry, go fund me? I mean, honestly, y'all can go ahead and jump on YouTube and make these videos say, oh my God, they're making videos about killing black women. Like, honestly, nobody's going to give a shit. But honestly, you're going to have it where there's a ladder of women that are going to still say, hey, fuck it. Should have shut your mouth, bitch. You got rap videos or rappers that say, hey, I'm going to talk my shit regardless. I know women that have fought men, gone right back to that man, and then gone and fight him again. Y'all listen, I don't know what kind of, literally, men and women are now in Mortal Kombat now. Y'all think, like, y'all have these talk about like these women are scared of a fist. Women are not afraid to get hit no more. They're not scared. I done seen a woman eat blows from a man, 6'2", and say, that's all you got, pussy? I eat those shit. I'm like, what? Little 5'3" woman. Little small little thing. Eating them. She had a nice little defense up, eating them blows and shit. She spit out some blood. I eat that shit, pussy. She walking around the street barefoot, not giving a shit. Other people like, damn, girl. These women are not afraid to fight men. I told y'all men, see, when y'all be saying, what happened to the femininity? Listen, masculine and femininity, those masculine and femininity conversations, y'all need to shut up with that stupid shit, man. Those conversations are far few in between. They're dilutedly dead. But when y'all be trying to talk about that prehistoric age, that I don't know what y'all saying. Do y'all not see these movies where women can kill men? Men don't have a problem in these news feeds of doing what they do to women? What are y'all saying? Drink water. During C-19, when they had the lockdowns, the biggest buyers of firearms were women. They didn't go buy no food. They didn't run to go buy no surplus. They weren't running to go find no man. You know what they went to? The gun store. That's what they went to, the gun store. So all that's for the birds, man. That's for the birds. That's for the birds. Men and women are literally surcharging with a bunch of vitriol and domestic issues. Let me go ahead and grab this. Fair use, fair use. If you're coming on in, you can at least like the video or whatever y'all do. I would honestly, I mean, like I said, I'm not here to kiss y'all ass on video show. So mom allegedly told 14-year-old son to shoot, kill man at the hot dog stand. Let's see, court docs. This is the woman. That's her son. So a woman and her 14-year-old son have been charged after in Chicago who has a valid firearms owner ID and is a concealed carry holder, is facing felony count of murder and another count of contributing to a delinquency of a minor. Her 14-year-old son is facing a felony count of murder. Now, here's the thing about it, right? That I have a problem with that. Because, one, hang on, let's play this first, and I'll talk.
5-year-old Wes Pullman mother, who, according to prosecutors, got into a fierce versus outside restaurant patron. This was Sunday night while they were waiting in line for food. The situation quickly escalating into a deadly encounter.
During that altercation, the defendant texting son.
Cook County prosecutors describing how Carlicia's 8-year-old son, who was out in the park late Sunday night, Maxwell Street Express restaurant at 116th and South Halstead, and then things started heating up.
The argument between the victim and the defendant turned physical when the victim punched the defendant in the head approximately 3 times.
The store surveillance video capturing the moment the 14-year-old sees his mother getting punched. Investigators.
Oh, there he come. That boy came in with the Trayvon hoodie. Damn, do we call it Trayvon hoodies now? Listen, when they come in with them hoodies, that boy already had the gun right there. That gun was right there. That boy already had his hand on the trigger. That boy, I'm calling him a boy. I'm not going to call him a man. That boy had his hand on the trigger already. He was ready. He was nervous, but he was ready. Like a good soldier, he was ready. But he understood. His mom said, "Hey, go get my gun." Go get my gun. I'm not going to lie to y'all. If that had been my mom, I would have shot that man too. On everything. I don't care what y'all say, how y'all feel about it, or y'all could call me. I wouldn't care if I would have put some bullets in that man's back. You're not going to be beating on my mom in front of me and think you're going to, well, I guess the lesson was learned. Nah, buddy. That's my provider. That's my provider. I depend on her for me to have a place or a roof on my head. So if the queen says off with his head, then yeah. Now, here's where it starts getting shaky.
Say, and that's when the teen allegedly pulls a gun from his pocket.
The co-defendant fired a shot at the victim inside of Maxwell, striking the victim in the back. As the victim fled, the co-defendant followed him and fired additional shots. The defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim.
Gators say,
and see, that right there is where they became the aggressors. See, the boy shooting the mom, the boy shooting Jeremy when he was attacking his mom, he would have got away with that. Because what is called a good Samaritan. In concealed carry class, it's called a good Samaritan deed. Whenever you see an assailant, right? Let's say the person who's doing the assaulting, beating on somebody, right? Like the way his mom was in the corner, she wasn't hitting him back. She was just getting beat. That at that point, the 14-year-old boy has all rights to say, hey, Bob, he took one shot. That one shot shot the man in the back. Okay. Where he fell out of grace. His mom told him, we got to go after him. It was almost like, I don't know, do y'all be watching Power? What do y'all be watching? See, some of y'all, listen, I told y'all, man, Mary J. Blige and all her daughters don't be acting. They don't be acting. They are what they are, man. These women do not mind getting rid of these black men. They don't. So her son was like, oh, I shot him. But by that time, that boy was angry. He had no control. He had no more he didn't have no discipline. I don't know who the hell. Hello. Listen, if y'all call my phone and y'all take 3 seconds to say something, I just hang up. So he got angry. He stopped following after the man. In any state, right? In any state, if you shoot somebody, somebody says, how could he control himself when he sees a stranger being? I understand, Nikki, you asked a fair question. But this is the thing about it. This is the thing about it. Once you shoot the person, right? But you asked a fair question, and I respect that. I respect that. You asked a fair question. I like questions like that. Once you shoot the person, and they stop, or they're like, you know, it's over. That's usually when the ref, stop! Okay. Took the shot. Boop. The man stopped. The man actually began to flee. The documents show the boy followed him. Now you're no longer a defender. You're a predator. You're hunting. You're an assailant. But you're going after the person. And I get that you're angry. But this is why it's important to have control. See, that having that firearm is a very potent, deadly weapon. There have been times where when I dropped somebody, I could easily boop, boop, boop while they're on the ground. You know, double tapping somebody is murder, right? That's murder. Shooting somebody, let's say you were to be in your house, right, Nikki? You shoot somebody. They didn't die. They didn't flee, whatever. You didn't see it. You just shot them. They run out the door. You run out your door, see them, and you shoot them again in the street. You're going to jail for murder. Because now No. Fair enough. But we're not going to take away. Hey, listen. I hear you with that. But guess what? Now he's in the world of violence as a man. He's going to be treated as such. He'll probably get out when he's 21. So he'll do 7 years, if that. But see, that's at the time where his instructor, the one that went to the class, his mother, should have said, stop, baby, stop. She should have wrapped him up, grabbed him, held him, spoke some sense into him. The mother should have stopped him. But the mother went to the class. She's a CCI holder. So she should have grabbed him, grabbed the gun out of his hand, and stopped him. She didn't do that. What she did was they actually kept on going, following after the man, saying, we got to finish him. At that point, you lost all talking points of, I fear for my life. You ain't fearing for your damn life. No, you're not fearing for your life. You're trying to take a life now. Not just one life. You're also trying to take the girlfriend's life. The girlfriend didn't do nothing wrong to you. All the girlfriend did was laugh. Laugh and talk shit. She was just a hype. But you're telling your son to also shoot the girlfriend. So that statement right there was saying, let's not forget he's 14 years old. He don't really understand life yet. He's still a child. Yeah, he's still a child. But guess what? The sins of the parent now fall upon that of the child. I agree. She wanted him to shoot another person, and he did it. Yeah, you can see that. You can see the way how he was. Where can you find the footage? I can give it. If you look at my descriptions, hang on, let me see. I should have in my descriptions of this video, you can find it. Let me see if I can grab it. Hang on. Let's see if I can grab it. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'll like I said, all you got to do is put in mother and that. I can see if I can try to get it for you. So let's get back to that footage, and I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna play the footage again. I'm gonna play the footage again. I'm not, like I said, but the boy looking at it right there.
Approximately 3 times.
The store surveillance video capturing the moment.
Right there, you could tell he came in, he wasn't screaming, he wasn't arguing, he was observing. He was observing with the firearm. Firearm, you could easily tell that was right there in the hoodie. You can easily tell. He had his hand on it.
A 14-year-old sees his mother getting punched, investigators say, and that's when the teen allegedly
He's trying to pull it out, fumble to get it out.
Pulls a gun from his pocket.
The co-defendant fired a shot at the victim inside of Maxwell's, striking the victim in the back. As the victim fled, the co-defendant followed him and fired additional shots. The defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim.
The 35-year-old Hood, according to prosecutors, ordering her son to shoot another restaurant patron who thought the initial verbal dispute was funny, but the teen wrestling the gun away from his mother.
So let's look at that. So now you have it whereas to
and thank verbal dispute restaurant. The 35-year-old Hood, according to prosecutors, another restaurant patron who thought the initial verbal dispute was funny, but the teen wrestling the gun away from his mother.
So that right there is very important. This is why we can say, okay, shout out to the 14-year-old for that one. I will definitely give you that one. The mom wanted to shoot Jeremy Brown's girlfriend. Jeremy Brown's girlfriend was hyping up Jeremy Brown to hit her, to hit him. They got into the altercation. Then after that, the teen comes in, shoots Jeremy Brown. Then after that, the mom was like, nah. Now shoot her. shoot that girl right there. She was talking all that trash. The son was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not shooting her. So the mama was going to do it. Clarissa Hood. And the son was like, no. This is now we going after people now. So that would have been 2 bodies on the gun. But the son did go after Jeremy Brown.
And thankfully, no more shots fired, but the damage was done. The 32-year-old male victim succumbing to his injuries. Mother and son now facing first-degree murder charges and a host of other offenses. We'll have more coming.
So it's rough. Pretty rough. We'll play the video one last time, and then after that,
Oh my grandma, say one more thing when I get out.
let y'all know. Be mindful. The world is definitely changing. The world is definitely changing. Well, it already has changed. Peace. What's going on, Chaos?